This book is a non-fiction examination of a science topic. It's called Good Vibrations, Experimenting with Sound, and it was put together by Renée Rogers. Did you know that long ago, people placed their ears to the ground to listen for far-away hoof beats? The sound traveled through the ground. You can do a simple experiment to see how this works. Lightly tap your pencil on a table. Now place your ear on the table and tap again. Tapping makes the whole table vibrate. Sound is made when objects vibrate. Learn more by experimenting with sound. Rubber band banjo. How are sounds made? To do this experiment, you will need a plastic cup or rubber band. Steps. Number 1, stretch the rubber band across the top. 2, put the bottom of the cup against your ear. Pluck the rubber band and listen. If you change the size of the cup, or what the cup's made out of, or the size or length of the rubber band, the sounds change. Cone fun. How do sounds travel? You will need a large sheet of construction paper, a little tiny bit of tape, and here are the steps. Roll the paper into a cone and then tape it. Put the small end of the cone close to your ear. Listen to someone whisper into the mouth of the cone. What did you find out?
When people talk through a cone, it makes the sound change. If you have it right up to your ear, it makes the whisper sound louder.
Hanger gong. Another fun activity for two people. Can sounds travel through objects? For this you will need a metal coat hanger, 2 pieces of string, each about 20 inches long, and a pencil. 4 steps. Number 1, tie a string on each end of the bottom of the hanger, on the left side and on the right side, each about 20 inches long. Step 2, wrap the untied end of each string around your first finger, your index finger, on each hand. Step 3, you will look silly, but place your fingers in your ears with the string still attached to those fingers. And then have a friend, like in the illustration, tap the hanger with a pencil. What'd you find out? Ruler wrapping. What makes sounds high and low? For this, you will need a table and a ruler. Wooden rulers work, but plastic rulers work even better. Steps. Number 1, hold 3 inches of the ruler on the table. With your other hand, push down on the ruler and let go. Step 3, repeat step 2, but as you let go, slide part of the ruler back onto the table. What did you observe? What did you hear? Find out more. Rubber band banjo. Sound is made when objects vibrate. Flip the rubber band again and lightly touch it. Can you see it? Can you feel it vibrating? It's the vibrating rubber band that makes the air around it vibrate, and when the vibrating air enters your ear, you hear the sound. For the cone phone, it's a way of helping us understand that sound travels in waves. Think of how it looks and feels when you throw a rock into a pond and you can watch the ripples go out. The cone will guide more ripples or waves, they're invisible, into your ear. So the cone catches more of those waves and makes the sound seem louder. The sound is the same. It's the cone that catches the sound, like you had really big ears instead of human-sized ears. And what goes on with that hanger gong? Sound waves can travel through objects. When it is tapped, the hanger vibrates. The strings, because they're attached to the hanger, they vibrate. And that, when you put your fingers gently in your ears, makes the little tiny bones in your ears vibrate. So sound is made when things vibrate. Ruler wrapping. Sounds can be high or low. That's a low ruler wrap. Those are higher ones. Low sounds are made when objects vibrate slowly. Think of having a fan sound in your mind. Think of how it sounds when you first turn it on. But as the fan starts to speed up, it makes a higher pitched sound. Moving the ruler changes the speed of the vibrations. You can see that by watching the ruler. When the ruler vibrates slowly, it makes a lower sound. When it vibrates more quickly, it makes a higher pitched sound. A quick summary. Let's review what we've learned about sound. These are scientific facts that we now know. Sound is made when objects vibrate. Sound travels in waves. Sound waves can travel through objects. Sound can be high or low. Low sounds are made when objects vibrate slowly. High sounds are made when objects vibrate quickly. This very simple web address, fi.edu, will take us to the Franklin Institute of Science in Philadelphia, and they have some amazing resources there on all kinds of fun science topics, including vibration and sound. One thing to find there at the Franklin Institute site is a video clip of an science interpreter explaining how to make some homemade musical instruments. I promise you, this is great fun, worth finding. The URL is right up here at the top. You can follow that and see how to get there, or you can just go to fi.edu and poke around till you find the information. Science is all about exploring. This book, put together by Renée Rogers, has been Good Vibrations, Experimenting with Sound.